Have you ever truly wondered, the most photographed, most talked about woman in the world has been hiding her real life from everyone? Not because she had to, but because she chose to. For years, the world thought it knew Melania Trump. The elegant appearances, the designer wardrobe, the perfect posture at state dinners. But every single time a camera got close, really close, she simply disappeared back behind the walls of estates so grand, so impenetrable, that the world could only guess at what was inside. Until 2026, when she finally decided to show it. And what was revealed? The palaces, the fortune, the deals, the private moments turned out to be so extraordinary that Amazon paid a record-breaking sum that left Hollywood speechless just to put it on screen. Today, we are going inside all of it. And I promise you, nothing you think you know about this woman's life has fully prepared you for the reality. Let us begin with where Melania Trump actually lives. And I do not mean the White House, because here is your first surprise. Multiple sources describe her as preferring to spend as little time there as her official duties allow. The most powerful address on the planet, and she finds it the least comfortable option. Her real home is Mar-a-Lago, Palm Beach, Florida, valued at approximately $350 million, 126 rooms, 20 acres of oceanfront land in one of the most expensive zip codes in America. 20 acres in Palm Beach, where a single acre costs more than most people earn in an entire decade. The Amazon documentary filmed inside Mar-a-Lago in a way no camera ever had before. The poolside planning sessions, the private dinners, the meetings with designers, the quiet morning moments in gardens that stretch all the way down to the Atlantic Ocean. And watching Melania move through those spaces, you realize something immediately. She is not visiting. She is not performing. She is home. Completely, utterly at home. In a 126-room oceanfront palace. She calls it the place where she comes to exhale. For most of us, that place is a sofa. For Melania Trump, it is a $350 million estate. That is simply her Tuesday. Then there is Trump Tower, the 66th floor, private service elevator, gold doors, floor to ceiling, handcrafted, opening into a penthouse above Manhattan. And inside that penthouse, the documentary revealed one detail that stopped viewers completely cold. Her closet has a dedicated drawer, just for sunglasses. Not a shelf, a drawer, solely for sunglasses. Most people own one pair. Melania Trump owns so many that they require their own dedicated furniture, and the property almost nobody ever mentions, through a company called MBWT LLC. She holds real estate in her native Slovenia, generating between $500,000 and $1 million every single year in passive rental income. Every year, while she sleeps. Most people work 20 years to save that figure. Melania earns it without lifting a finger. Fashion is not something Melania Trump enjoys. It is something she commands. The documentary makes this clear in its very first seconds. It opens not on her face, not on a location, but on a close-up of her stiletto heels. One image, and instantly, you understand exactly the kind of woman this film is about. Her inauguration wardrobe alone tells the entire story. The navy coat by Adam Lippis, a one-of-a-kind commission. The white and black inaugural ball gown by Hervé Pierre, another one-of-a-kind commission. You cannot purchase these garments anywhere in the world. They were created exclusively because Melania Trump requested them. Now the numbers, her engagement ring, a 25-carat diamond, valued at $1.5 million, $1.5 million, on her finger, every single day. The average American spends 30 years building $1.5 million in retirement savings. Melania Trump wears it as jewelry. Her collection also includes a $6,500 Cartier Panthère necklace and pieces collectively worth millions more. And here is the character detail that almost nobody reports. She has paid for every single garment herself, across both terms as First Lady. No government allowance, no public funds, every Chanel suit, every Dior gown, every pair of those signature heels, her own money. When she could have accepted a financial benefit that several predecessors took without question, she declined. Every time, she paid her own way. Now, the number that broke records. In 2026, Melania Trump conceived a documentary about the 20 days leading up to her husband's second inauguration. She brought it to Hollywood. Disney wanted it. Netflix wanted it. Paramount wanted it. Amazon paid $40 million, the highest price ever paid for a documentary in the history of the streaming industry. The average documentary sells for $1 to $5 million. Amazon paid 8 times the top of that range, then spent another $35 million marketing it. $75 million total, invested in 20 days of one woman's life. And Melania Trump personally kept $27 million of that licensing fee. $27 million from a single deal that most people will not accumulate across their entire working lifetime. She earned it in one negotiation for a film she fully controlled, but understand this clearly. She did not need Amazon to make her wealthy. Her QVC jewelry line, launched in 2010, generated over $45 million in royalties across a decade, with an estimated $7 million still arriving every year on near autopilot. A single 2024 speaking appearance paid her $237,500, more than most Americans earn in 4 full years of work. NFT licensing added another $330,000. Cryptocurrency meme coin in 2025. A memoir with editions priced at $150 per copy. And now, the part the internet cannot agree on. The documentary became an instant cultural battleground. Audiences flooded it with praise. This is the Melania Trump paradox. Beloved by audiences, distrusted by critics, and generating fierce reaction from every direction simultaneously. No middle ground, no neutral observers. You watch and you either see a remarkable woman finally telling her own story, or you see something else entirely. But before you decide, consider this. Her Be Best initiative included 32 hospital and orphanage visits that were never announced, never photographed, never posted. No press, no credit, just visits. She accepted no salary as First Lady across either term. And she stayed in New York at the start of the first administration, absorbing intense political criticism simply to avoid disrupting her son Aaron's school year. These details do not fit neatly into either the admiring narrative or the critical one. And that is precisely why they almost never get reported. A $350 million estate she calls her exhale. Melania Trump is one of the most debated, most analyzed, most watched women alive. And yet somehow, even after everything, she remains genuinely surprising. Whether you admire her or question her, you cannot look away. And that, perhaps, is the most extraordinary thing of all. What surprised you most? Drop it in the comments. I reply to every single one in the first hour after every upload. Subscribe to our channel. New video every single week. I'll see you in the next one.